anybody been controlled with criticism or sarcasm? Anybody?
You ain't never good enough. Huh?
Oh, turn it off, please. Say it again.
I said I've been in like a controlling relationship, but not with those not with criticism or sarcasm. I don't think.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thanks for saying that. Anybody else? Controlling through criticism or sarcasm? Come on, huh?
Did we control someone or someone control us?
Either way. Either way.
Yeah, my wife was used to that.
Your wife was like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Y'all, what happened? Y'all.
Well, I went to the store for cigarettes and never came back.
He said his wife was controlling with criticism and sarcasm.
Yeah.
Give us an
He
example.
went to the store and never came back.
I got you.
I'm dead.
That's right. There you
I'm
go.
dead.
Keep it moving.
And never came back. All right. Huh? Come on, sis. What's your name?
Sam,
Hey, Sam.
my ex was very controlling. I can't think of sarcasm, but criticism. He would criticize everything I wore. He would criticize all my friends, make them look like they were the bad ones, and my whole family, just to make sure that I didn't have anybody else but him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's that isolation piece.
Yeah. So when you say sarcasm, I can't really.
Being sarcastic.
Yeah,
Like talk, being real slick. Somebody talking real slick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, but just the controlling piece and the criticism. Just criticize everything. You would criticize.
And so why did you stay?
Out of fear.
She stayed out of fear.
Comfortability.
Comfortability. Very good.
I wasn't. I don't say comfortability because I wasn't comfortable at all.
Okay.
I was always uncomfortable.
She was
but
uncomfortable. Okay.
I got with him when I was really young, so it was normal for me. I was naive and I saw it throughout my family, and I didn't know anything else. So,
Okay.
but I'm not with him now.
Okay. Very good. How much time you have clean?
16 days.
16 days. All right. God bless you. All right. So for those who just turning their ears on, turn them up. Number one, badgering. All right. We're talking about verbal abuse. Badgering somebody. Excessive questioning or accusation. Number two, belittling by mocking or name calling. Number three, blaming us for the abuse. Number four, confusing with mind games or twisting what was said. Number five, controlling with criticism or sarcasm. Number six, degrading. This is big, y'all. With public or private put downs. Degrading.
I'm pretty sure y'all seen that in the supermarket.
Public or private put downs.
You freaking idiot.
Anybody had that?
Oh yeah.
Anybody seen that on the streets? See how ugly it looks?
That's me.
I've had it done.
By the police.
My girl does that shit to me.
Your girl does it to you?
I've done it, and I've also had it done to me.
Yeah.
Like I would wait till we were like in the supermarket or like till we were at Walmart, and like me and my husband would be arguing, and I would just be like, I would say whatever the argument was, and like say it in front of everybody to make them be like, oh my god, like what a piece of shit, like you know what I mean, and just like say the craziest shit, and like just so it would make me feel better to make him feel.
Bad.
Like, 'cause he
Make him
used
feel
to,
bad.
Like, make me think I was crazy. Like I would go to Wawa and he'd be like, "You're cheating on me," or this or that. And like you said, like that, where you start to think you're crazy, and I'm like, "Damn, like, am I like?"
Right.
Am I?
They'll
And
make up
come to
stuff too.
find
That's
out-
just make up stuff.
Yeah, and come to find out, like the whole time, like we were together since 2001. Come to find out, he was cheating on me the whole time, and then like this just recently, I found out he got some girl pregnant on Facebook,
Mm.
and now like that's how I found out. Like the baby's like 3 months old now, so like.
Wow.
And we're like legally legit married. Like I've been with him since 2001, my whole entire life, and now like we just recently broke up because of that. So like now I'm like in a whole new thing where I'm like learning to be by myself. We're so codependent on each other. You know what I mean? Like this is the first time I can actually like take the time to get clean because I was always worried about him to make sure he was okay, and like I would put myself. I never took care of myself. Like
Thank you for sharing that.
yeah.
Thank you for saying that,
Hey,
sis.
hey, what's your name again?
My name's Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Yeah.
Because of that very dynamic, it is very important for you to do journaling and try, if you can, to stay out of romantic relationships.
Oh, yeah, I have
The reason why I say that, right, because romantic relationships has a tendency to blur reality. We can't really see really what's going on because we enamored with somebody. And like I say before, the punch that knock you out is the one that you don't see.
That's right.
So you can't focus on the disease of addiction because you're looking at Billy Badass. You understand what I'm saying? But give yourself time to develop yourself, and that right person will come into your life.
Good food. Next one, y'all. Next one. Demoralizing. Making light of the abusive behavior. Demoralizing. Making light of the abusive behavior.
Eat the cake, anime. Eat the cake.
I just smacked you.
Stop playing. Stop crying all the time.
Making light of the abusive situation.
Did you kick my dog? Ha ha.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Demoralizing, all right? Next one, disempowering. Disempowering by continually dictating orders. Anybody like that in your life?
Always got the orders.
Disempowering by continually dictating orders. Taking the power from us, always giving us orders and commands. Anybody? Nobody. Nobody been there before.
Y'all never been in a relationship with a
Yes, ma'am.
dictator?
Hey, let me ask you this. For those who've been in abusive, addictive relationships, do you know, listen, who ignored the warning signs? Who knew they were crazy before you even got started? And still proceeded? Why?
They won't treat me like that.
How come?
For me,
Because she crazy too.
Denial. Come on. What'd you say?
Because she crazy too.
Y'all both crazy.
Birds of a feather. Birds of a feather.
Locked together.
All right, how much time y'all clean now?
2 months.
2 months. All right.
Right.
Stephanie, you was going to say something.
for me, it was like he was like the attractive kid at school, and like it was cool to be with him at that time. So like it was just
Physical attraction.
like physical attraction at that time. And then
Okay.
it just progressed.
I got you. All right. Thank you for sharing it. Anybody else? Come on.
I thought his problems were worse than mine, and he was more broken than me, and I thought I could change him or
Uh-oh.
help him.
Y'all hear that? She thought his problems were more worse than hers. And she
Magical
thought,
thinking.
and she thought she could change them.
That's the magical thinking.
Could you?
No matter how much macaroni and cheese you made him, fried chicken, apple pie, none of that worked. That's what happens.
Yeah, I learned the hard way too, y'all. Hey, how about disrespecting by denying that the abuse ever happened? Disrespecting, denying that the abuse ever happened. Anybody been with a significant other and you had kids and they wasn't their kids, and they got mad at you because you showed more affection, more attention to your children than that person? Was that a problem? Anybody had a problem with that situation? I always say this right here. This is what I believe. This is what I believe. Any man who's connected to a woman and she has children, he has to love her as well as her kids. Because if he love you and don't love the kids, it's going to be a problem. So when I was by myself, working on myself, and God was working on me and allowed God to work on me, I realized that situation. Now the lady I got right now, she has 4 kids, and I love them too. Might not like everything they do, but I do love them. And they made the combination very good. We had a good combination. It's a package. That's right.
Even if they 35? I mean, what time do they leave? You know, I'm just asking.
They ain't that old.
They got
They ain't
they
that old.
having grandkids. Yeah. Okay.
It ain't that old. But they on their way out. But my whole point is, I understand what you're talking. It's a whole package thing. Can't love the mother if you don't hate the kids or don't like the kids. Then if you deal with a weak woman, she'll choose you over her children.
That was my husband.
My mom did that shit.
And then that's wild right there. Some women would choose a man over their own kids.
Now, in defense of that, I would tell you this, because I don't want you to think I'm beating up on certain people, right? But at a certain time, people have to live their own life.
Right.
So a parent's job is to teach the children how to survive when I'm not there. If you're not teaching your child how to survive when you're not there, you're doing your child a disservice. You're handicapping that child.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So yes, we are supposed to care about the members and all that, but sometimes you'll get to a family that's so family knit and so tight. You understand what I'm saying? There's no room for you to love you and live life. Why? Because when a husband and a man and a woman get together, they become what?
One.
Because they become one. You can't put other people in front of your husband and your wife. That's not going to work. So you have to have a maturity. It's called emotional maturity. You have to understand parameters and barriers. Yes, it's okay to say no to people. Yes, it's okay to have privacy for yourself. Not even from them kids, but from your woman or your husband. Yes, it's okay. See, our whole society teaches us to become amalgamated, entanglement, and all that kind of stuff. Hey, you have to learn to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't truly love somebody else.
Next one, intimidating. Good food, Rob. Intimidating with yelling or threats.